Hello everybody, welcome to Rhinehart Engineering. Today is our first video, and today we're fixing my drum set because one of my pieces broke, which I'll show you here in a second, and I'm going to show you the engineering process and how I'm going to redesign it and fix it and make this all work again. And stay tuned because at the end I'm going to play some drums for you guys. And crazy story, I had to get stitches during this video. You'll see what happens. Just stay tuned, watch till the end, and subscribe and like the video if you enjoy. Let's get into it. As you can see, it's barely hanging on. I just duct taped this thing with multiple layers, and hey, it survived a few years, but let's take it apart. So I took it apart here just to actually get like a good view of what's going on. And clearly, yes, it is broken. Here's all the materials I used. I used Inventor on my laptop. I used a caliper. I used the broken piece, obviously, a drum key twister, and a notebook to write down measurements, and a little radius tool in the top. Here's our project sheet. I just gave a little procedure here, just like the steps of what we need to do. You can read them if you want. And then down here I did the measurements. I did my own little sketch. It's good, I guess. And then I'm gonna measure and see what they are, obviously. First, here's a time lapse of me taking apart a new piece. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Let's get some measurements. Now that we have our measurements, let's design, but first I gotta convert some AC to DC and charge my computer. All right, here we go. Had to watch a YouTube video on how to bend a rod. Don't try this at home. For finding the radius, I use this little 3D printed radius tool. Hey, that's kind of cool, right? I started by making an exact replica, and now I'm just gonna modify it and see if I can make it a little bit better, because obviously it's plastic. Since the material's weaker, I made it so there's a little bit of a loft, so it's thicker, but I need to figure out how to bend this. It's not really working. After some technical difficulties, I gave up on my original idea, and I'm just gonna add a thicker rod to hopefully get that some more support. But hey, this is just a prototype. If it doesn't work, we'll fix it. All right, we got this baby on Bamboo Labs. The only thing I'm worried about is when I went in the paint feature, it had these listed as two separate parts. So I hope that doesn't like make this easy to break off. That was my biggest worry for this. But hey, let's slice it. Let's go to slice. Let's see how long this is gonna take. We got it on the black. Oh, something's wrong with it, but 37 minutes. All right, whatever. All right, let's do it. Alright, here we go. Let's test her out. If I can get her off the plate. I got really scared for a second because I took it off and that didn't come off. And I'm like, oh no, I broke it. But no, that's just the supports. It's all good. We have our first problem. I'm supposed to thread this through this little hole here, but the hole is too small. But no worries. We're geniuses and we're just going to drill a slightly bigger hole and hopefully it works. Okay, I'm not the most blue collar guy around, and I think I need one of those that like spiral, like if you know what I mean. I don't know what's actually like the formal name, but this seems like it's gonna be the perfect hole size for this, so might as well do it. Alright, so my blue collarness didn't work perfectly because it was gonna get wider by the time I got through the hole, which would ruin the whole thing. But thankfully, on our work shelves, I found these spirally drill bits. I don't know what they're actually called. It probably says on here. No, it just says DeWalt. Well, I'm just going to use the 15/64 just to start out and see if that works. Yes, lots of problems. I couldn't fit the 15/64 into the drill for some reason. Probably because I don't know what I'm doing. But then I just did the 1/4 and it worked. Okay, yes, this is going in just fine. I learned that you can just simply screw your screw straight into the plastic of your 3D print by my one teacher, and it works. All right, everyone, I was supposed to go to school and I was going to just come back and film later, but instead of going to school, I was trying to scrape this 3D print thing off the bed like I was telling you guys about how I had a school project I had to do. I take the scraper and it's like really hard to get it off, and then it's like I was putting force into it and just boom, it came off real quick, and my hand was on the other side holding the plate so it wouldn't move. Slice myself, big cut. I don't think I can show it on YouTube. I don't think you can have all that blood and gore and stuff, but I just went and got 6 stitches, but it's okay. We're back and we got to finish this drum project, but thankfully everything's good. I will, yeah, just don't be dumb. Think before you chop something with a big metal knife thingy. Short story short, I need to make a new. I'm not gonna show the whole process again because you guys already watched that, but this thing is just barely too far out this way, so I need to make it a little more in this way, and then the hole that goes onto here is slightly too small, but other than that, we're good. I'm gonna print one, and I'll be right back. All right, it is officially on. It works. Everything's good. It looks just like the other one, except plastic. Only one more thing to do. Play drums. I know you guys have been waiting. Let's see if it works. Okay, so unfortunately with my stitches, I cannot play drums to the normal extent, so my left hand's gonna be a little weak. So trust me, I'm a little better than what you're about to see, but I'm just gonna play around. I didn't even plan what I'm gonna play, but let's do it. Hope you enjoy. So I hope you enjoyed that little showcase. Obviously, it was hurting even to play that, so maybe in a future video I'll do some cooler drumming if we do another engineering related thing. So, lots of lessons learned today. Don't do stupid stuff when playing with sharp objects. Be safe, know what you're doing. 2, check your measurements twice before you design your prototype so you don't have to make multiples and you don't have so many problems as you saw with my drills and my remakes and all that good stuff. But ultimately, the most important lesson is that was fun. That was fun. I don't care if I got stitches. That was a great experience. We went through the entire engineering process. We made a plan, we did measurements, we designed it, and we made a new part that'll make our drums work. And it worked, as you saw. That's great. The project worked. This video worked. We did it. It was an easy project, obviously. I mean, somewhat easy. Obviously, you saw it, many problems. But that is what being an engineer is, solving problems. Because no project that you do, whether it be in engineering or anything in your life, is just going to be as easy as it seems. Nothing is ever that easy. There's always going to be some other problem that comes up. Some other thing that comes out and you're not expecting it. You just got to get through it. You got to find the best solution. Take it easy, relax, and just get through it. Because life's like being an engineer. You got to solve problems. And it's really good. Hey, I don't know. I just kind of made that up on the spot, but I feel like that's pretty smart. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. There's going to be tons more Rhinehart engineering coming out in the future. But I got to heal my hand probably before I do some more crazy stuff like this. But I hope you enjoyed. Please subscribe if you enjoyed. And like the video. Comment down below any other ideas you have for me or anything you want to, really. I don't care. I'll respond to any of the comments. This is my first video, so bear with me here. But yes, have an amazing day. And I'll see you guys in the next one.